All right, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith. Shalom, shalom. Welcome back. I want to speak on this article real quick. Hundreds of thousands are flocking to receive Worldcoin. All right. A new video shows people lined up by the multitudes to sign up for the new Worldcoin ID, or the new World ID identification system, according to Zero Hedge. Hundreds of thousands of people in Europe have already had their eyeballs scanned and have been issued a World ID. If reports are to be believed, the uptake in Spain, where the scheme first became available a year ago, is better than elsewhere. 150,000 participants in total, 20,000 new ones each day. And Barcelona is the place where a number of orb scanners will be installed. And I wanted to bring this out because this was in the movie. I'm gonna play the video, everybody in line to get it real quick, then I'm gonna make this point. All right, and as it said that Barcelona is the place where a number of orb scanners will be installed. Portugal is not far behind with 120,000 participants, and Germany is said to also be warming up to the project. Notice these are all European countries, as we've been teaching, beginning with the apostles on down, that the beast system is in Europe. So it makes sense that Europe, is all going forward with this. It says ever since it started expanding 2 months ago, all in all, some 2 million biometric credentials are now operated by Worldcoin. I wanted to bring out this video clip real quick from the movie Minority Report. All right, this is a scene, personal advertising in the future. So this movie came out in 2002, and this is a scene of how life would be in the future. All right, check this out.
A road diverges in the desert. Lexus. The road you're on, John Anderton, is the one less traveled.
How you doing?
Hello, Mr. Yakamoto. Welcome back to the Gap. How does assorted tank tops work out for you?
Mr. Yakamoto.
Hey, Miss Belfort, did you come back for another pair of those shabby lace-ups?
All right, so everywhere he went in the future, there were cameras everywhere, and the cameras would scan your eyes, and they would have a personal ad that was tailored to you individually. All right, which that sounds like algorithms and you see AI and data. So, and we see this happening like right now. I took a video when I was at Best Buy. I was at Best Buy the other day, and I noticed cameras. Hey, Shalom Akim. I'm up here at Best Buy, and I just noticed something, man. I ain't never seen this shit, man. They got a camera right here. All right, so they had cameras on not only on the aisles and all throughout the stores, but they had them on the actual racks. Cameras. See, cameras everywhere. So they showed you in Minority Report, in the future there were cameras everywhere, and they were scanning your eyes. So now, fast forward today, we actually in the future, and now they rolling out Worldcoin. Okay, and we're gonna read more about it real quick. All right. Ultimately, the goal is to freely distribute tokens to all 8 billion people on the planet. So now this lines up with the I said Minority Report, with the redacted report 2 days ago, where they were showing and going into how basically real soon everything is going to be tokenized. So all your property is going to be tokenized and on pretty much on blockchain, and everything. I'm talking about your laptop, everything you have is going to have a token attached to it to verify that you own it. Okay, so let's keep reading. The goal is simple and modest: to create a system that will eventually freely distribute tokens to all 8 billion people on the planet as a form of universal basic income, which also in that same segment, redacted, they discussed the universal basic income. They asked, would you take $2,000 a month to have a chip implanted, a device implanted into you? You see, so it's all making sense. It's all linking up. All right, so let's continue. All right, but because of the rise of AI, will make it tricky to figure out who is human and who's a digital fake. Worldcoin first needs to create a system that lets all people across the globe, prove that they are in fact human beings. All right, and this is why that issuing of the charagma is going to come forth. All right, that's going to also, like I've been saying, it's also going to be a proof of who you are, that you are who you say you are. And that's why the hour of temptation gonna hit, because if you don't have the chip, all right, if you're not merged, you're not merged with the tech, you're not merged into the grid, your digital ID and everything ain't solidified and verified, you won't have access to anything, you see. And that's why this charagma is the mark. This is the mark of the beast. All right. I was gonna get it, but I ain't gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this first Maccabees real quick. All right, cause this is what these Edomites are doing all over again. First Mac chapter 1 and verse 41. I think that's what I started at. Yeah. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and every one should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Let's look up where Antiochus, let's look up the Seleucid Empire. All right, because that's the lands that he had, which I want to say that was Elam. So you had Persia, Elam, them that was included in that. You had us that was included in that. All right. We were in Israel. You had Syria that was included in that. All right. Shit. Yeah, he had a nice little bit of land, right? So, everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. And that's what Esau doing now, and the heathen are in agreements. They lining up for it. All right, verse 43. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. And you got many Israelites, all right, that's going to also consent to this too. All right, they going to get it. A lot of Israel going to get it, man. Verse 44, for the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of cleanliness and profanation, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances, right? Because same thing about to happen now. So in the end that we all forget, the Most High, because that's what they're doing. Generations after us, they won't know of a Most High. They won't know of the God of the Hebrews, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh, his son Yahweh Shai, right? The Bible, they already making an article just came out saying that they about to make all the Bibles digital, and then China came out and said that they actually rewriting the Bible. I think it's an article talked about AI doing something with the Bible too. You see, verse 50, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. And that's the same spirit they about to come back with now. All right, those who won't get the chip, eventually they're going to be deemed fakes, unverifiable, undesirables, and there's going to be, laws on the book. It's going to be justifiable according to the science in the new world, for these people to be outcast of the society, be separated, be allowed to die, Some of them going to be taken before kings, thrown in prisons, right? So, that's where we at. I think that was pretty much it. We read the article. So, you know, nothing new under the sun, man. So the heathen are raging, and you know these Greco-Romans are still here today doing the same old shit. All right, but the Lord is about to come through, man. So all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai for bringing these things to pass. All right, so that we can see the coming of His Son in our lifetime, which I believe that many of us will see. All right, Shalom.